I boarded a plane with more than just a suitcase. I carried a purpose. 20 workshops, 2 schools, 200 students. But this wasn't just a tour, it was a movement in motion. FiTHOP is where rhythm meets reason, where music moves the mind, and where students don't just learn, they feel. This is educational entertainment, otherwise known as edutainment. We build trust with tempo, speak in rhythm and rhyme, and give students permission to be authentically aligned, uniquely be themselves. Some kids are just waiting for a chance to shine. He took it, and the whole room followed. They didn't just dance, they connected. They didn't just follow, they led. And this is what happens when education becomes a movement.
That's what it is. It's the word education comes from the Latin word educare, which means to draw forth from within. And what are we drawing forth? The spirit, the breath. The words inspiration or expiration, spirit. We're referring to the breath of spirit, inhalation and exhalation. So when you show up and show them something that's worth paying attention to, then what happens is you don't even have to ask for their focus. The focus instantly happens on its own because they're inspired. Obviously, there's a lot of different students and you gotta be very analytical, you gotta be very observant, and then try to find the balance between not too much of a challenge and not too easy. And then you got the magic of the mastermind, education. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Smaller. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a world that often demands obedience from top down, FiTHOP chooses a different rhythm. We don't believe in commanding attention. We believe in inspiring it.
It is only through inspiration that the process of education happens in such an easy, effortless way.
Real leadership isn't about raising your voice, it's about raising the vibration of the room. When kids feel respected, seen, heard, and safe, that's when they lean in. And that's when the real magic begins. The next exercise you'll see, the Yin-Yang Big Bang, is our way of helping students self-regulate. It gives them permission to release what they've been holding and the structure to do it with power and control. After that, we introduce breath work, simple, steady, like box breathing, to bring the nervous system back into balance. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is teach a kid how to properly breathe.
The one thing, we can go without water, we can go without food, but one thing we can't go without is air. Air is the most important thing we know to live. The more you can control your breath, not only the longer you live, the more control you have over life. And I always bring them back down to the box breathing. Yeah. And then we just do that up and down, and that's life. Get used to that, because even giving them permission, like when we do the whole, they release, give them permission to be angry and let their anger out so that they can come back to their discipline. What impact did you see in the kids this week?
I see a lot of enthusiasm, motivation. It was nice to see that also the concentration when you were taking the group.
So they're more focused?
And the focus was very nice to see, and I heard a lot of positive feedback.
Awesome.
Of the children. It's also how do you say?
Impressive?
Yes, impressive. To see how you can manage the group. And also doing your
all the different tricks.
Yes, and the tricks with the focus.
I was just gonna say, like, enthusiasm and focus. It's like yin
yang. Would you recommend FiTHOP to other schools?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
Amazing.
Maybe next school year you're always welcome in Eeklo and maybe in other schools too. So
amazing. That's our goal, and we honestly look forward to seeing you guys coming back again. Bart, we took some video of the bike ride over here, which I think is amazing how the government subsidizes even that choice of being more environmentally friendly. And we took a little bit of a time lapse, and he said, I wanted to do that one for each season. We said, well, here's spring, you know?
okay.
We'll come back hopefully in the fall and we'll get one.
Or maybe we come to Canada.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Let's face it, life is about learning, and life has rules. Not to restrict us, but to keep us safe, structured, and strong. At FiTHOP, we recognize that defiance is bred by boredom, which is why we make them rhythmic, empowering, and fun.
Rule number 8, sit and stand.
That's why we created the 10 rules of FiTHOP. Not just rules for fitness and movement, but for life. And rule number 1, you gotta have fun. Because when we're having fun, we're more present. We learn faster, we move smoother, we grow without even realizing how far we've come. We introduce the rules in a way that's impossible to forget. How? They're all simple rhymes, so even the students whose primary language isn't English can easily remember, recall, and recite.
No excuses, man. Give it up. Try. Thank you. Rule number 6. First we warm up, and then we do tricks, flips, kicks, splits.
Each rule drops into place like a kick, a snare, a clap. Simple, structured, and full of flow. It's not just something they hear, it's something they feel in their bodies. Each rhythm reinforces a rule, each voice adds to the vibe. And almost always a student jumps into the beatbox, bringing their own flavor to the mix. Right there, in real time, they watch the beat build around them, their rhythm becoming the heartbeat of the room. These are lessons of life, it's not just lessons of fitness.
It's true, a lesson of life. It was nice to see that also the concentration when you were taking the group
more focused.
And the focus was very nice to see, and I heard a lot of positive feedback.
Awesome.
Of the children and of the pupils.
It's the best dance I ever did.
It was very special. It gave me more energy.
It was really fun, and I would really do it again.
I don't want to take a break.
You having fun? You can just keep going?
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure to come back.
Enough energy,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and the kids they like it.
They really did respond.
The teachers like it.
The teachers liked it, exactly. I love how the name of the school, Music Ladder. And I kept on reinforcing that concept that it's a ladder. Rule number 7, never skip a lesson.
Yeah.
That the whole universe is music.
Yeah, and it's in English.
Yes,
The
which
kids
helps.
they don't need the language and they understand you.
And yet they understand, yeah.
I think it's a very great way to give kids means to show what they can do and what they feel. And sometimes they're not that great in mathematics or language, but here they can speak the language of the body, and you really see how they shine in that.
You were one of our leaders at one point. I noticed that you had that leadership. But how did you feel? How did you feel?
It was really fun to dance with you and the class. You're a very good teacher, and you learned things to me and to my friends, and it was really, really tough but fun.
Amazing. Rule number 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Always have fun.
Always have fun. Amazing class. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too, brother. Amazing. You guys can find me. You know where to find me. FiTHOP. And I'll be back next year. You
I
bet.
appreciate you, man.
This is one of the biggest things about FiTHOP is it's not just exercise. It's truly about coming together and feeling like we're one. From Belgium to every corner of the world, the spirit of FiTHOP carries on. We came here to inspire, but in truth, it was the students who inspired us. The energy, the laughter, the movement, it all reminds us that the future is brighter when we move together. Because FiTHOP isn't just a program, it's an experience. It's movement, music, and mindset woven into one, a universal language everybody understands. Rhythm is the original teacher, and music and movement are the original language. This is not the end of a journey, it's only the beginning. We'll be back in 2026, bringing new beats, fresh moves, and maybe even a flash mob to the streets of Belgium. Until then, keep moving, keep creating, and keep the spirit alive.